Okay, I am, this is Carrie. I'm borrowing my girlfriend's account here. And I'm at the Elias Pet Shop down here on Florence. And I am a guest at this facility. And we got the kill people all here. There they are. I'll get a little picture of all of them. There's the biosecurity. Okay. Hi, Lupe, right? Aren't you Lupe?
No, man.
Oh, okay. So this is these guys. These guys here. Let's see. There's equipment back there, nets. There's your workers. Get a good look at them. Anybody got ID on them? They're killing birds is what they're doing. If you have birds in this area, you might want to get them to safety. Do you have who's in charge on this one? Or is there anybody here I can speak to? No? Or IDs? Okay, they don't normally talk to me or give IDs, but that's fine. That's just how they operate, so that's cool. Not a shocker. Okay, so I'm here at the store. Let me make sure my car is parked. Parked legally on their property. There's some trucks over there, so they're probably killing stuff. This guy thinks this is funny, so walking into the store right now. Yeah, for the lice? For the birds?
For life?
Yeah, he said to tell me.
Para life, para los
He said let me know when I'm here.
Oh, with Elias.
Yeah.
Oh, for Elias?
Yes, he said to let him know when I'm here. I'm Carrie.
Okay. Over there. Elias!
Looks like they got full cameras going on here. Yeah. Okay.
Le hablan de Elias. He's busy right now.
No, he told me to let him know when I.
He's around the right here.
Okay. He told me to let him know when I was here, so I'm here. Oh, hi. Hey. How are you? I'm Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Oh, you okay?
It's Elias.
Yes, okay.
Here's my friend Carrie.
Hi, I'm a friend here.
Okay, so how are your birds housed?
The birds are all inside in different rooms, and the pigeons or the poultry, they're outside, isolated from the rest of the birds.
Fully enclosed cages? Or
yes.
Okay, yes. Outdoors, but they weren't open at all, huh? We're just trying to see if we can figure out how it got here, so that's what these, and you didn't have any tethered birds, right?
Excuse me?
Individual, they were all in cages.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a no. And there was no free range or loose birds anywhere?
No. So they made me put netting on top of the cages?
Yeah, and I talked to them and they said that you did that and all of it was really good. Okay, so one of the things, because we're trying to figure out how did it get here, because we haven't had anything down here, And so, okay, so do you have any birds at home?
You know you don't have to answer all these questions, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's up to you. Just letting you know your rights.
Okay, so Elias, here, that's your answer. No. Does she have other employees and everything here?
Yes.
Is there any way we can just get, we don't, want them really sending private information, but if we could have a telephone number or even an area code for where they live?
They live here in LA.
In LA?
Yes. 90001.
Employees?
They live in apartments, so they don't have the birds.
LA, and what's
90001.
Okay. Do you ever sell any birds on consignment or anything, or no? That makes that pretty simple. We got the inventory attached. Most of these we've already filled out once before, but they wanted a more recent one. Okay, so in the past 30 days, have you noticed illnesses or deaths in your birds?
2 deaths.
2 deaths?
Yes. And chickens, which you guys have it recorded.
Yeah. So, okay, what were their symptoms?
Oh, they had no symptoms.
So they were still eating?
Yes.
And they didn't have diarrhea?
Well, it's hard to tell because they're all together in one cage. They have about 20 birds in one cage.
Yeah.
The cage is 10 feet by 5 feet each cage.
Okay.
And I have like 17 cages like that.
Yeah.
But between the around 3 times a week, and there was nothing that we could tell because we used wood shavings.
Okay, so you don't know. Well, unable to walk or like paralysis or anything?
No, they just were dead.
Unless they were dead, then they couldn't walk, right? So.
No, our chickens.
Yeah.
I had them for over a year because you quarantined me over a year. Some are already old. The pigeons is no problem because they live up to 20 years. But the hens, their lifespan is a lot less. So I don't know how old were they when they got them. But within a year, they have to die because of their age.
Yeah, well, we have some of that because you guys did call in. And you did call us on this one, and they have groups of fans and that.
I have follow protocol to the letter.
Huh?
I have followed your protocol, your instructions, right to the letter. There's no way somebody could go back to
But there has to be a way they got in. You know, because the disease has to get back there somewhere.
I did ask for double testing.
Your last test on December the 2nd was negative, or
Neither,
3rd.
they tested.
Yeah.
So how did it get sick?
That's what we were
That's
wondering.
too close together. And
Well,
nobody goes
it
back
only
here.
takes, a test is only good on the day you take it. If they're exposed the next day, they get it. 3 weeks, the incubation time for this one normally is about, at the most, about 5 days, depending on the load in the environment. Can be longer, but usually it's within the last 3 to 5 days before you see the bird die.
This chicken has been dead for 5 days. There's no other dead chickens back there.
So what did?
So I wanted to double check that.
What day did
They
this?
double tested. They didn't. They didn't want to test my birds. I asked for it. The investigator just no.
Why? Well, your birds did test negative.
One. And then the instructions were by Eric. Put them in the freezer. No, put them in a bag. Put Lysol and put it in the freezer. That was in the morning. In the afternoon, they told me, you know what? Don't put it in the freezer. Don't put Lysol. Take it out. I took it out, but it already had Lysol.
Right.
And just leave it outside. So they came the following day, and that's when they tested. You know, I don't know. I asked to test my other hens, my other chickens, and they didn't.
Yeah, once we have a positive, because of the amount, you actually get like 1 million viral particles per gram of poop. So if we wait, then the environment gets so heavily infested with virus, is more likely to spread out of the location it's
I
at.
understand all
Yeah.
that. But the thing is, with those changes in temperature, I wanted to know that it was the right way to test it.
Okay, so the test they use looks for the genetics. So it's targeted. It's actually targeted toward a specific sequence that is specific to D&D.
Oh, I thought you got rid of you finally. Oh, okay. Where's your? You know what? I needed to get from you that I didn't get in the past.
You want to take this inside?
Okay.
Oh, I'm with him. I'm with him.
So let's conduct business inside.
Okay.
Right.
I'm with him.
Wow. We're gonna deal with him inside.
No, I'm his guest.
Well, talk
Okay.
to the
So-
owner.
Yes, he's the owner.
So let's go deal with the actual owner, the female.
Let me call her.
Yeah. He can't.
We'll deal with her.
Tell her to come inside.
Yeah, have her come out. See what they try to do to me.
No, sit down.
See, this is. Are you good to walk and you need help?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
This is what they try to do: is they try to isolate people and not allow your rights. This guy is Julian Contreras.
You're trying to bully me.
I know.
That's not right.
I know what they're trying to do.
Mire, por favor, que pueden hablar conmigo allá afuera. Aquí
No,
no estoy
no,
todavía.
no, es que, ¿cómo se llama? Dice que lo que tiene que ver con nosotros nomás en privado.
¿Por
So
qué?
you
¿Pero por
understand
qué?
that we're gonna deal with them.
It-
So we're gonna deal with whoever's responsible
I
for
know,
the business.
but if they give
So
me,
if you want to stand outside, I'm waiting for some caution tape. I'm gonna tape it off. Okay?
well, I'm a guest, and if
Yeah,
they
so
give
I'm
me
gonna deal with
consent,
the
I know, and as long as they give me consent, I get to. What am I doing illegal if
So
he's giving
we're
me
gonna deal with
permission?
the business owner, okay?
Okay, and they've given me consent to be with
So
them.
we're gonna deal with them.
Okay, and what is that? But what I'm trying to understand, what law or what am I?
Just to avoid anything.
Yeah,
from
I'm
happening,
sitting there quiet. I'm unarmed.
From delaying our process.
Okay,
We're
do you have
trying
an
to get in and
officer?
get out.
I know. Do you have an officer coming? Because I'm not armed or anything.
That's fine. You
Okay,
have to be on it.
I know. Well, I know, but I'm always a threat in some way. But
You're not a threat.
I am a threat because
No,
you.
definitely not.
Yeah, I'm coming with them. There's no legal reason that they're not allowed to have support or a guest.
Ahora, ¿qué es el problema? So where you want to go? Or
It's me. They don't want me by you because they don't want you guys to have rights. So that's the problem. And whatever you want me to do, sir, I'm here for you. If you want me to step over here, I will.
stand right there.
Okay, I'll stay right here. Okay, so what's going on here is I'm at Elias's and Julian Contreras. He's the guy that showed up at my house that lies about everything. And I am here as a guest.
Ah, sí, él puede hablar conmigo. Sí. Ok, véngase con él.
¿Cómo vas a aprovecharte porque eres hombre? ¿Es eso? ¿Cómo no? ¿Qué te da el derecho? ¿Qué te da el derecho de hacerle bullying a ella? ¿Tú no? Son dos muchachos gruesos, grandotes, junto con esto. Why are you bullying me? Why are you bullying me? Harassing my store? All we need is to talk. We're talking, right?
Yeah, but
And
it
that's
really
what-
isn't best for us to conduct. Other people don't need to know your business
Why?
that are walking on the street.
Yeah, standing in the front of the door
Yeah,
is not
and-
other people.
Here, yeah.
So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna wait for.
Well, come and wait this way. You're gonna stand in the door blocking my door? What's that, bullying?
What?
Blocking my door, is that bullying?
Oh, you can go in. I'm not
No,
blocking the door. I just
We
need
are
to
arguing
rail
in front of the door.
Absolutely not blocking the
Why
door.
I was being respectful to you, but
Yeah, I've been.
did I not answer all the questions? So what's the problem?
It's just best, and I should have realized it at the beginning not to have business on the street.
You want to go inside? We go inside.
They're killing a bunch of this man's pets, healthy pets. Just so you, the CDFA's here killing a bunch of this gentleman's healthy pets here. So if you want to spread the word out, that's what they're doing here. Just harassing them. That's all. So I'm here and I'm waiting because if the owner gives me permission to be with them, I get to be with them. If the owner does not give me permission, then I'm free. Then I will go ahead and exit, leave the location. So it's up to the rights of this. Oh, I got another one coming.
No, tú sí puedes estar.
Pero no vamos a tener invitados aquí. Solamente los que tienen negocio en este.
Ok, lo que voy a hacer, ella me va a esperar aquí afuera. Y nosotros vamos para adentro. No lo pongas amarillo, vamos para adentro.
Vamos a poner.
¿Y por qué no
Y esto va a tener que estar en el otro
¿Y
lado.
por qué no que se pare de este lado? No se ponerle amarillo. Ella si se pasa le pones amarillo. Mira, otra vez ya no me estás ignorando.
No, es que la señora no va a entender.
Ok, pero si yo le digo que se pare ahí, y si no, te pones amarillo.
Where would you like me to be? Because what they're trying to do to you is they're going to try to bully you. Okay. So you give me permission to be on this side of your business right now. Okay.
For the sheriff.
Yeah. And may I ask though, what violation me being a guest here, just so I can let the public know?
We've been through this many times. And you're aware of all this.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't know what I'm breaking. What law am I breaking?
You've been on the other side of the tape.
What law am I breaking?
We're trying to conduct our business with the business owners.
But you're bullying them,
Right
and
now
you're
delaying us. You're preventing us from doing our job.
okay. So they're going to try to get me on delaying. So I'm going to go ahead and move right here. This is Julian Contreras. I'll get you guys his address. What they've done to this man is they're going to try to say I'm delaying. So they're going to call the police here, and they're going to do all their normal stuff. And hashtag if ABC, if ABC is good, or NBC, have them come. What they're doing here is they're bullying this, so they're going to shut this man's business down for who knows how long. They're trying to say I'm delaying. You heard Julian Contreras, which is that person, state I am no threat, which I am no threat. I'm unarmed. I'm here. I have a phone. There's another government plate right here. He's leaving. He's got trash cans in the back. There's his plate. So whatever contamination is going on here, this guy just drove out. There he goes. Let's go ahead and get it all down Florence Boulevard. Lovely. There you go. There's some pretty smart people there, huh? Your officials, tax dollars at work. So what they're doing here is isolating, again, the person, the pet owner. I mean, from the portion, because what I saw was the overnourished guy that's unshaven. Once they saw me, they came over here and started making calls. So then within, I would say, 20-30 minutes, I got Julian Contreras here. He was the guy at my house that lies. My God, he lies his ass off about everything. I think this guy here was the one that called on me because I got scared. This is Julian. He does not even have any real police officer powers. Under 832, I don't know what he has, if anything. Probably nothing. And so I'll try to find out, because this is an abuse of this store's owner. Hey, Julian, what peace officer powers do you have? I'm sorry, what? What? No, I don't. I've asked you before, what are your peace officer powers? You do not have a gun on you. You don't have any handcuffs on you, so you have... Yeah, if they start asking you about your employees or your customers, don't tell them crap. They're going to start terrorizing everybody. I don't want to see your business be taken under because of this. Okay, Julian won't tell me anything, of course, as usual, so it's pretty standard here. They're going to, hey, you're breaking, the broom's breaking it. And no, I don't have what peace officer powers you fall into, I've asked.
It's 830.11A7.
Okay, wait, 830.11.A7. So you have a limited amount of peace officer powers. You are not a fully sworn
Absolutely
officer.
Not. No.
Okay,
I've never said that. I've never said that.
No, you guys told me when you were at my house that you were cops, and then you say, I had it on videotape. Remember when you... Okay, well, that's what you did say on video, but I'm trying to...
uploaded like 2 minutes of...
I've got actually 35 minutes of it. But you're on Facebook. Check it out.
Absolutely.
I'm
We
sure.
were there for over an hour, but you posted...
Which time was that?
The very first time.
No, that was actually 48-minute video.
Okay. You were there long.
But you know what I had to do? I had to edit out a person's name who didn't want their name mentioned. Okay. But you're a public official, so Bain Act, I can tape my little butt all the way. I don't know why you're doing this to them.
So we're just going to deal with them, and we have a doctor there that's talking to them.
I know, and it's, you know that's, I mean, I know it's just shitty what you're doing, man. I don't know how you sleep at night, but it's okay. You terrorize my family, you're going to screw up this guy's holiday. It's like you guys get off on it or something, you know? It's really shitty. It's very unfair. So I have an issue with it. And I have an issue with that night I called you back when I was at dinner with my kids. Remember when we talked about that? And you said on that video there was going to be other options for me. Because I said I tested. My birds aren't leaving. I even offered. Remember I said I'd give you a few birds to show that they're healthy. And you said that you were pretty sure we could work something out.
Yeah, so I actually said, if you recall, I said, I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Called you back.
Yeah, I was at dinner, and I said, I don't want you guys to come into my property because of contamination by my biosecurity. I didn't want my biosecurity broken. So I said, I'll give you a few. I've got my own test, and you said, you're pretty sure we could work something out. And that was you showing back up serving your kill orders, and then showing up 2 days early so my kids got to see all this shit. That was workable and necessary.
So I called you back, and I gave
Yeah, I know.
you the options that would
And I texted you that evening. It's on the text. I have it. I'll put that out there. And I said, I'm in contact with Kent Fowler. I was also in contact with Annette Jones, who emailed me Thursday night at 7:56 p.m. And she said, no action will be taken until we speak. Should anybody contact you, let them know I'm in contact with you. So you guys, I mean, they totally lied to me. I lied to my family.
The information I received, I provided to you. So, like I said, I contacted you and I told you what the options that would lead to me to relay that information. So that's what I did.
Yeah, there was never any other options. You people showed up and slaughtered our pets. Do you have kids? And I thought you said you do. You're married. So just tonight or for your Christmas, sit and think how my kids feel. Okay? Because it's really shitty. It really is shitty. So I have, like I said, I you know what? When I worked as a cop, I had ethics. I didn't pull this. You guys know where I worked. You've ran my plates. You know who I am. You know, when there was a dirty cop, you know, I went up the ladder and I told, because you don't play dirty like that. It shows one's character and integrity.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, I just, you know what? I guess I came here because this gentleman invited me. I drove, you know where I live. Hell, you've been to my house, 3-4 times? So you know how far I came. I was invited here. I didn't just show up. I'm not impeding as you guys are going to pull your bullshit. Oh, you're delaying us. I'm sure that, you know, you're schooled on that all, you know. Say she's delaying. I sat here. I wasn't delaying shit. They were talking. I was recording. It's because you don't want your dirty laundry aired and you're violating people's rights. There's no legal reason why I can't be with this elderly gentleman who you see is disabled. I mean, he flat out told me, you know, I can't move very well, my leg. But yet, and as you can see, he did ask me to be here. He just told me right now, please wait here, I'll come right back to get you. So I'm a guest here. But yet, I'm not, you guys are going to do this. My car is over there, by the way. I'm going to go get my soda out of it in a minute. So
Okay.
Please don't block my van off so I'm not free to leave.
Anything else I can do for you?
I think we've done everything. Okay, so I'm sitting out here at Elias's pet store. That was Julian Contreras. He's watched the videos apparently when they were at my house on the one occasion, the 48-minute, I think it was 42 or 48-minute video. I did take out a small portion. I have the video stored myself, but there was a name mentioned on the video and that person didn't want their name on it, so I did not. I don't give out people's info, and I'm not a snitch, and I don't rat people out, so I'm not going to give out somebody's information or name unless they give me permission to do it, because I don't roll like that. I'm not dirty. I'm not a dirty person. I don't lie like that, and I don't snitch on people. They have I'm waiting out here because they bullied the owner, and that's what he has asked me to do, is just to wait here for a moment. So I am. So what they're doing is they're trying to bully this man so that he can't have support, nobody to document, and that's what they did. They closed the gate on me. I'm going to go to my car and actually get a soda, but I don't have any caution tape up here yet, so I guess I'll just kind of sit here. This way I'm not blocking the sidewalk, because what they'll try to say is I'm preventing movement, so you can see where the sidewalk is. I'm going to sit right here, but you can clearly walk on the sidewalk either direction you'd like and do what you got to do. So I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to go to my car real quick and grab a drink, because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot. I don't have information as far as what is I guess allegedly sick. I don't know. I caught a tail end of it, and it sounds like this guy was doing everything he was supposed to be doing. So I don't really know. Again, none of this makes any sense at all. Pretty sure I'll have cops here soon, and I am parked here on the store property. I'm not parked in the sidewalk. I know they're going to go with that one, because they'll go with anything they possibly can, but I am not in the sidewalk. I am on private property, and I have permission to be here. So, interesting, huh? So I'm grabbing a soda out of my car, because it's kind of hot out here today, actually. So, I guess I could sit on the park bench, but I was asked by the store owner to park over here. Also, if you're in this area of homes in Florence, which is the intersection right here. If you are in this area, you very well may want to, if you have birds in this area, they are here. I would fully expect a full slaughter. Well, this guy's half in the thing here. I bet you that's one of them. There's this one. So I'll just have a seat here and kind of wait. And like I said, I have permission to be here. So he thinks it's funny, but it's okay. I'm where I'm supposed to be. So I don't know. He's probably having to call Jones right now to explain how they're going to screw this guy over, which no doubt they will. Little pet store here, Elias' pet store. So Elias is hey, Julian, you're not blocking off inside there, right? You're not blocking off in the store, are you?
No, not unless we have to.
Okay, well, no, because I was going to go in the store for a moment, and then I'm going to have a seat and a soda.
Okay, so if you're going to go inside, then we'll just block off the whole business and just put that in.
Wait, if I go inside, you'll block off his business?
So, because you're going to start questioning our team that's in there testing, so we're going to...
No, I wanted to video the other birds, but no, I don't want to do that to him. Are you at least going to let customers go so they can purchase feed or whatever? I won't go in. I'm not going to... If it's going to...
Definitely not like bird feed or anything like that, right?
Well, if somebody comes here and wants to buy something, I don't know. I don't live in this area. But I don't want to jack the guy's business up for the day and prevent him on any sales. I'm pretty sure he's going to be losing a lot of money as it is. So if me going in there is going to cost him money, no, I'm not going to go in there. But I asked you that because I don't need to have it turned around to me and have you guys lie about something else. So either yes, you can go in, or no, you can't. If the answer... Perfect. I don't want to mess up the man's business. I know you're not a full cop. You maybe tried to be and it didn't work out, or they didn't hire you. I'm not blocking the sidewalk, by the way, either. So there's ample movement, just so that you don't try to pull something else on me. So, yeah, I know. But I know dirty cops. I know you wanted to be one. I know you're not. That's what's so funny, because people like you usually try and they don't hire you, and then this happens. But you know what? You don't need to be like this. You really don't. So... You're being respectful?
Yeah, I haven't done anything bad to you.
I'm just going to say it. You're a total dick. And being a dick isn't going to make yours any bigger. So just because you got some little man problems, you want to terrorize this guy and his wife and everybody else and my kids? Yeah, that's how you roll. So think on that. Hope you have a lovely Christmas. I'm sure he will. Now that you've probably shut the guy's business down, so we don't even have any income. But what do you give a shit, right? State worker, who gives a shit? So, anyway, okay. So then the next threat for this gentleman was, if I am in the store, they're going to shut down anybody that might want to buy something from him. So, okay, I'll try to look back through comments in here and see. Here's our look at this plate. Okay, so what is going on for people who just tuned in? I was invited here to be a guest at Elias' pet store by the owner himself. I came up. I am unarmed. I'm no threat. I don't have any weapons or anything on my person. And I was invited. I got here. I sat down with the owner, and they were asking him a bunch of questions. You'll have to go back to the beginning and watch, but they ask who works here, where do they live. I mean, they're digging hard. And I think that's definitely a violation of someone's rights. I mean, you go to work to make a paycheck. You want to feel safe, that your employer keeps your information safe. Well, no, they're pressing him for that. He did mention that he didn't give up anybody's names. He did mention that his employees live locally, most in apartments, and do not have pets. But that's the kind of dirty shit they're pulling here, is where do you live, trying to get all that kind of business. So as I was seated here, there was no problem. The woman was asking questions. The overnourished guy came out. I thought his name was Loopy, but maybe it's not, because they never give ID. But what happened is the overnourished guy started calling somebody, and then Contreras showed up. Contreras is not a fully sworn peace officer powers. He did give his authority code, which was, I believe, 811 something. I'll have to go back in the video and listen to it. So what he is, there is different levels of peace officer powers. He is not a fully sworn officer, which gives him very limited police officer abilities. And what that would mean is, depending on how he falls under the code, and I have to read what it is, he doesn't have full peace officer powers. Trying to read, no cops here yet, but I'm sure they will be. He's calling people. As you heard, though, I'm no threat. I'm unarmed. He's going to put up caution tape. I was going to go in the store, and then Julian, he said, if I go in there, they're going to tape it off. So this way, this man will not be able to have any sales for today. So I don't think that's not cool. I'm not going to, I mean, this guy's already going to, I'm not going to, I'm just going to sit out here on my chair on the sidewalk. I don't want to have him in some way lose any business because he's already probably pretty screwed. So it's Christmas. I mean, people got bills. That's just wrong. But so I'm just going to sit out here. I'm not in anybody's way. Julian's calling people. I don't know, probably Jones or whoever. I don't know what he's doing, calling whoever. But yeah, he lies. So it doesn't, whatever. We have no test results of anything. This is just a big old kill. What I caught on it is, I guess this store has been under testing already. They banded. He put the cages up how he was told to. They're asking a lot of questions about where do the employees live, do they have animals and whatnot. And I think that's definitely got to, I don't know. To me, that's a serious issue. I mean, they don't need to know where people live. If I come here and I want to get a job and go to work, I want to be in peace and go to, make my paycheck, do my job, and go along my day. But then you get these people that are going to show up and start terrorizing you and asking questions and disclose where you live and this and that. They didn't put my tape up. I guess I'm not that important today. They just shut the gate on me. So, no tape up. Busy intersection. So as you can see, the one government truck that it drove through and then just drove away, no disinfecting. So whatever disease they brought with them is now wherever. So anybody in this area, whatever your type of bird you have, you are at great risk. I'm trying to look at this. Susan, the guy in the baseball cap, his name is Julian Contreras. He was the guy that came to my house right before my kill, days before my kill. And I did video all that. So that's who he is. He stated that day he was the cop. I don't know. He was with Kill Law and that little short redheaded Andrew. So, and what I do know about Julian is, and I guess he wants me to put the whole videotape out. That the other part of the videotape I didn't put out for him was because I guess his parents, he explained that day. It could be a lie because they're not honest. But he did say his parents live in the Woodcrest area. So wonder if CJ has been to his parents' house or if they got birds. So that's Julian Contreras. If you go into the albums, go to 187 Suspects, and his business card's posted in there. Julian Contreras is his name. I'll repost it. It's got his number and everything on it, so you can call him if you want. Ask him what you want. He's just one of them. He doesn't give two shits. He's here to just, do whatever Jones or whoever orders. It doesn't matter that it's the holidays. It doesn't matter that nothing here's sick. It doesn't matter that this business is going to probably sustain a loss. And then they even threaten that if I go in the store, they'll close it off to his customers. It's like, what the heck? If anybody is in this area or anybody's going to be in the mothership area this evening, I would advise people to stay very close because these bodies have to go somewhere. At the Bloomington Town Hall, he said he knows where they go, but I don't get to know. But what I can assure you is these trucks are not marked in any way. There's no labeling for Department of Transportation. Mario Lucio's with CHP. I'll put that email up too. Everybody might want to email him and file the complaint because the issue of when you're driving with contaminants or toxins, you have to have that marked should you get in an accident. So I'm not completely clear how they're getting away with driving alleged disease. Oh, there's one right there. Is he going to come back? Oh, that's Elias Sheriff. Maybe you don't want to be here. Driving this kind of stuff around town with fluids leaking on the vehicle. We've seen the dump footage of how the wild birds just churn it up. So where is the biosecurity? Well, there is none. Wing it. So, this will probably be the truck a lot of them will live in. But you know what? It doesn't have the lid on it. They started putting covers after Jen and Tiff got video of the workers injecting something. I don't know what they were injecting something. And they then did not want, because they were driving dead bodies from home to home. So when they did that and started dragging the dead bodies around, probably a few weeks later, they started getting covers for the top of the trucks. And guessing because they don't want you to see what's going on in there. So Julian's guarding the door. See, he's guarding the door. I don't know what he's waiting for. $5 says he's waiting for his cop friends, and they're going to try to tell me to leave. Which, if the officers tell me to leave, I am going to leave. Because I know how dirty they are, and I don't really want to sit in LA County for the rest of the day. I got to finish Christmas shopping. So if they show up and ask me to leave, then that's fine. I'll leave. But I tried. I tried for a fellow owner. Also in this area, if you want to Google Earth the area, there is a poultry farm not very far from here. And kind of weird, there is a few like meat markets where you can go in and pick out the bird you want, and they will harvest it and pluck it for you, and you will get, you can take your meat home. Now, with the poultry, and those meat markets are getting the birds from the poultry market, which I find to be actually quite disgusting, to be quite honest with you, because the birds go to the poultry, the commercial places, and once the laying decreases, or say their health isn't the greatest, or age is up, that bird is then hauled off as your meat. So when you think you're buying some organically grown meat, healthy, whatever, no, you're getting basically the leftover from the commercial facilities. And we've seen the footage. There's some footage that was posted that DXE posted, Wayne, and it's with the Arizona Mirror newspaper. And you can see in the footage Hickman's farm. And that was Hickman's farm. Filthy, filthy conditions. You can clearly see the birds are not in good health. They're way overcrowded. It's just horrific. And that is, when they leave there, that's what you're eating. So check that out. Take a look at it. Because, like I said, I don't eat chicken. I don't want anything to do with chicken. I won't buy eggs. But take a look at where you're getting your meat actually from. You need to understand this, because you think you're eating healthy and organic stuff, and you're not. You're not eating anything organic or healthy. You're eating the leftovers from places like Lion Jones and her ranch and her buddies' ranches. And look it up. Look under the Egg and Shell Committee. Look who's on the committee. Look at the names. Look at the players. Look what they own. It's not very difficult to figure that all out. So I'm just sitting here. Okay, I'm kind of looking at these comments. Okay, David, what? No, he doesn't have any right to do that. But he will, and he'll get away with it because they'll claim qualitative immunity is what they'll claim. But my intent, he's babysitting the door. I guess he's afraid I'm going to run the door. I don't know, he's waiting for cops to get here to try to jack me on something. But like I said, if they come and they want me to leave, I will leave. Because to me, it's not really worth getting arrested or anything over. And they've segregated the owners from me, which I was invited here. But again, I'm not here to cause the owners any grief or problems. I'm just here for moral support and documentation. I was invited. I'm a guest. And apparently this person does not have rights because I was booted off. You did hear that Julian say, I'm no threat. And I'm not a threat. I'm unarmed. I have nothing on me. I'm not a threat at all. Just video camera. Everybody got to see. I sat down with the owner and the worker, and I sat here quietly and just recorded. But that's a problem for them. So yes, he said David, what he mentioned was he would not allow other customers to go into the business to whatever they're here for, their business. If I am in the store, he will shut the whole store down. So that if somebody comes in to buy their dog food or their cat food, or I don't know if they sell any reptiles or anything here, but they might have some other type of pets. So if anybody's coming here for other type of pets or other type of products, maybe like leashes and collars or whatever it is, that he will lose out on that business because they'll shut the store down. And I can assure you right now, the guy is losing money. So to shut down his store, that's just cruel. That's just to make it worse for this guy. So that's not my plan at all. That's quite simply, that's like I said, that's how dirty they are. And their lack of human empathy. So a few days before Christmas, let's come in and terrorize your store, kill all your stuff, and hey, if you have a friend over, we'll block everything down, we'll do this, we'll do that. It's outrageous. Inside this store, I guess they have exotics inside there. I have no confirmation if they're killing or testing. I don't know. So I don't know what's going on with that. At this point, nothing would shock me. You will never see a test result. So whether something is sick or not, well, we'll never really know. Nobody will ever know because they won't give you results. So I'm not sure if they're going to kill inside there or they're not. Nope, Jade, I can't. It is a business open to the public, but not me. And they did, we'll find out more, I guess. And if the owner, at some point, doesn't want to speak with me, that's okay. I'm okay with that because I also understand what they do to these people. And so they'll threaten them, they'll terrorize them, we'll do this. Well, I mean, it's just bullying at its finest. Julian's guarding the door, so that's lovely. No, Christine, no, I don't think there's any appeals to anything. If you listen to the appeal that was recorded, they're very one-sided. They just read they admitted it. They read their pre-scripted lies and whatever you say or think or whatever your request is, they don't get back with you. They'll either tell you that, we'll find out, or great question, or we can't tell you. So that's your answers. You don't get anything. Tatiana, I don't know if they have killed anything exotic yet. I have no clue. I literally walked into the store and then came to find my friend who was seated outside. He is a disabled elderly man, and so I came to sit with him as they were doing the questioning. When I came up, there's 5 workers or so that are in this truck here that they were, spraying Aquanet themselves, and then they went in the back. I don't know if that means they are testing or killing. When I got here, he said, yes, you can go in the back. So it's a big store, and they've got I don't want to say coops, and that is where birds are kept back in there. But they have shut the gate, and if I go through, that asshole Julian, they'll just call their cop buddy. It serves no purpose to do any of that. I got to finish up Christmas shopping, so it doesn't behoove me to try to go back in there. It's not locked. I could. If I was as corrupt as them and dirty and I was a liar, I could just open this and walk back in there. I could. But that won't do anything for me or for him. It'll just land me in LA County, and I don't really want to go there for the day. So I'm not going to play that route. But I understand how dirty it can be and how they will lie, and I've been a witness to it, and I really don't want to travel down that avenue. So I'm not. Just going to sit here where I'm allowed to be, public place, on a seat, not protesting, not threatening, not doing anything, just sitting here, and I'm going to bust out an iced tea. So, yeah, ask him. I actually need to use the trash can, but $5 he'll have a big old heart attack if I do that. So, there's a trash can. I don't know if you could see him. I can move down a titch if you want. So, that way we can watch him. He's on his phone. He's probably watching it right now. See, but yep, his number. Go to albums, and you can get his numbers. And yes, Tatiana, I did walk in, and there was some exotic type. I do not know a lot about exotic birds. I do not know what kind they are. I do not know where they get the birds. That's why I kind of wanted to find out and hear from this owner. Well, like, where do you get the birds from, or how does this all work? Because that's what I don't understand. We have been told a live bird market in LA brought the disease. They blamed the game guys. Then they said it was now the pet stores. Then USDA counter said wild parrots from Belize. So I don't know. I don't know. It's anybody's guess. It keeps switching it. So the only way you're going to know is to ask the people. And I find that most people are happy to discuss things or talk about it because they need answers themselves, and that's the only way we're going to get them, because these people aren't going to tell you anything. They're just going to tell you, oh, we got to kill everything, and it's sick, and you're a disease, and oh, they don't look sick. Well, you're a shedder, you're a carrier. What I do find very, very strange is the first part of the surveillance interview they were doing with him, he mentioned that he had been here testing, and then something came down sick, a chicken, which now that's like the 5th person who has had this happen. Now, as you heard him explain a little bit, chickens do not have a very long life, and he had them, I guess, on the property for well over a year. So, cause of death, was it old age? Was it just their time? Was it some other issue? We don't know, because they won't give anybody anything, so you don't get to know. So, that's what they're going to do. Taylor, where is 3 of them? I don't know 3. Well, Tatiana, don't move to California. You don't want to be in California. It's not a good place to be. I would never advise. If you're somewhere else out of the States, stay there. This is not a place you want to come and live. They'll tax the hell out of you. You have no rights. It's very, very expensive to live here. I would never recommend anybody living here, period. Okay, I'm not going to videotape it, but it looks like we have a customer going up to the store for something. I don't know what for. Let me just make sure Julian doesn't deny him access, because I don't want this guy to lose business. Okay, Julian. Julian is going to let him in, and so I guess he's feeling pretty powerful today. He gets to guard the store door. So they did let that person in. Somebody pulled up in a truck. I'm assuming they're here to buy some kind of product. I don't know what. But that's what I don't want to do, is have this guy lose his business for the day. So that's just messed up. Yeah, you go in there, we'll tape the doors off, and then nobody gets to go in. What the? Jesus. Taylor, those videos were not shot by me. They were obviously, the store owner was back there taping segments earlier. I did have conversation with him shortly after those were taped, and I asked if do you want support? Is it okay? Do I have consent? So when I'm a guest at somebody's place, as a friend, as support, as whatever, I'm here. Yeah, I don't know about the other videos. The store here posted earlier on this, so that's how we knew they were here. Tatiana, if I asked to go in the store, I could ask him when he comes out. He's gonna say no, and I do have animals too. Well, what's left of them? I mean, most of mine are slaughtered, but I do have a few left. But you don't understand. But they're dirty, so he'll go ahead and try to say, oh, they delayed my work. I don't know what I delayed or did. Nothing. The fact that they have shitty biosecurity and they're a joke. They are a total freaking joke. And how anybody could believe anything these people say. I mean, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I guess. That's where that one's going to fall. Because this is not even believable in anybody's world. So, that's that. And yeah, Jade, I think those videos were not from me. The owner of the store was, I guess, very upset. And those few videos that were put out were his videos. They were not mine. But I did reach out to them shortly after I saw those too, because I'm concerned. I'm not okay with it. You kill off people's healthy pets, destroy businesses, you place blame all over the world. So this isn't right. And to hear this gentleman's side of it, and let's find out, because USDA Cantor's on his high horse about, it's parrots from Belize. I'm turning the camera. These people look like they bought a little hamster cage. I don't want to video them. Okay. They were people that bought, looks like a little hamster cage. So there's other products that they sell in the store. Taylor, I don't know that they tested anything. We've never seen a test result of anything. So it goes both ways. They'll say, we test, or we don't test, or whatever. They just lie about it. And then nobody sees a result. So it's like, we tested. You're negative. You're positive. Oh, okay. Can I see it? Nope. Can't. Okay. Trust the government. Said no one ever. So if you want to buy off on their ridiculous lies, I guess that's an individual choice. I just don't. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, but Todd's like, if I go in there and buy anything, come on, you know what that asshole's going to do? Look at him. He is literally, well, there's a patron at the door right now. I don't want to disrupt any business for this gentleman, but no, the guy is a total douche. I mean, seriously, that man, and I'm just going to say it, he's a total dick, and he lies. I will post the screenshots later of the texts with that guy. When they came to my house before the raid, the terror that happened earlier, and they came to my house. 9 people came to my house in 1 week. 9. Okay. I was coming home from picking up kids one day, and I got these 3 weird men in my yard. He was one of them. So obviously he does watch my videos, because what he did say was, oh, you didn't post the whole video. Well, no, I did post the whole video, but what I did is I edited out a little piece of information in there because my friend asked me to. They didn't want their name mentioned. So out of respect, I edited that out. I assure you, I have full videos of all of it. And I can get consent and ask about that. But in short, these fools came to my house, basically babbled a bunch of lies and bullshit. We'll work with you. This guy, Julian, oh, well, I'm sure there's something we can work out. I said, hey, I'll give you a couple birds for the greater good of this. Nobody's sick. The testing, everything's being done. Gave him my number. He said, oh, yeah, we'd like your information so that we can, what did he want it for? Try to better train their workers or something, he said. So, yeah, stupid me. I'm like, okay, here, I believe these people. And that was the dumbest thing I would ever, I mean, like I said, I could just kick myself in the butt every single day over believing them and believing the state vet with those emails, no action would be taken. If they show up, let them know we're in contact. Yeah, blah, blah. Oh, there's Highway Patrol. He drove by. What the hell? Maybe he forgot about me. Oh, come on now. Seriously. I guess I'm not going to get my normal love with all the cops at, I don't know, 70, 80, $100 an hour. They stand there and babysit these guys. Where are they? I will tell you, though, because a little bit about the situation here. I went to LA Academy Sheriff, to the academy out here. And generally speaking, LA is super, super, super busy station. Super busy. So typically they would just kiss this off. You're not going to get anybody out here because there's no crime. Nobody's injured. Nobody's life is in danger. There is no threat. And yeah, so there's nothing. So I don't know. I actually kind of hope they kissed him off. Not because of me. Because I mean, I don't really care either way. I'm not breaking any laws. But if they kissed him off saying, are you guys really needing us out there to use our resources to deal with some lady who is merely sitting on a public sidewalk videotaping that was invited to be at the business? Oh, okay. Even on a good day, that sounds stupid. Just absolutely asinine. So, yep, Jade, he was the guy at my house. Oh, wait, here they come now. So, we'll sit here. Probably run me over. Let's see. Hi. There. I'm not gonna videotape. They're killing this man's birds. I'm not videotaping you. Just go ahead. You're able to go in and do business. So if you want to buy anything, go for it. Okay, a patron just walked up and wanted to, I guess, do business, purchase something. So I don't want to just discourage anybody from doing their business here because this is messed up. I mean, if I was a business and then I had somebody come to my business because I asked them, and then they shut my store down telling me, oh, well, that lady came in there. Hey, I'm in front of your car. It'll run me over. I'm going to scooch over a little bit. Hey, I'm sitting in front of your car. If you need to leave, let me know so I'll move my chair. Okay. I wonder if these guys have 2 days of training. here. There's my chair. I have a nice chair. I'm sitting out here, and there's my iced tea. Nope. If I go any closer, Tatiana, he's gonna. I'm telling you, they're horrible. They are setting the gate back on me. Yep, she's sitting down with them right there, and they are most likely terrorizing them and asking them about their employees. I want to make sure that these folks are aware that if this Lion Jones wants to get documents of customers or anything, make them subpoena them. I'm not an attorney, but I do believe that a business has a duty to their customers to protect them. So if I want to, if you bought stuff and they try to get this guy to disclose records, that sounds a little shady to me. Not surprising. Oh, there's our trash cans. So now, dumbass Julian's gonna. Okay, I do see in the Ziploc baggies. I don't know if they're decontaminating, disinfecting, whatever you want to call it. Nope, Jim, I do not believe there is any warrant involved in this. I don't know that this Julian has, if somebody wants to look that up and go back in the video, he said he's 811, I can't remember, 811A1 or something. So if you look under penal code, go to the website, penal code, it's the government code, and punch in, if you go to the section of 830, you can read the different classifications of peace officer powers, if any. If you know about any birds in the area, let them know.
All right, then.
Yeah, just get it going and keep your mouth shut. Don't tell these fools anything. This is horrible. So basically, if you live by Florence and Holmes, if you live anywhere in this vicinity and you got birds, I'm going to say that don't be me. That's what I'm going to say. Don't be me. Watch my video. Listen to it. Do not be me. They want to ticket you? Who cares? Take a ticket. It's not a big deal. It's equivalent to a street sweeping ticket. And by far, they're shutting the gate again on me, so they're not done back there. I can't really... There's nothing in plain view that you can see from my where I'm at right here as far as in the back. It's very secured. They got the Constantine wire. I need this at my house. If anybody on here does Constantine wire, I need this at my house. Look at this. I need this because I don't trust any of these people. There's no vetting. We don't know who they are, and they lie. So I need this. So if anybody does Constantine wire, message me and give me a price on it. I really would like to get this in my backyard because I have a wall like that, but I want this on my wall, Constantine wire, so they can't come and, I don't know, if they try to come over, at least maybe they can, well, if they get injured, they just get lifetime disability, and then we pay for it in the tax dollar. So it's kind of a no-winner here, either way it goes. Okay, I don't want to give everybody a headache with my shaky video, but I'm going down to get my Arizona tea. No liquor, just Arizona tea. Peach flavored. And I'm not aware of any warrants for LA County yet, but that doesn't mean a whole lot because, well, Julian here, he already said he's not a cop. I don't know that he can get, if he's even equipped to write a warrant. I have no clue. Like I said, I really don't know. I'll guess probably not. But what they will do, and if you look at the Riverside bulk warrant, and it was out of Javier Becerra, who wrote the warrant's office. So it's not very difficult for them to get another bulk warrant. Let's see. There we go. I'll flip this way so you're not on the camera. They're killing all this man's birds.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Go in. You can do business here. You're free to go in. Okay, there's other patrons that are coming to the business. And once again, I'm not impeding anybody, their movement or their business or anything. Are you with them? No? Oh, okay, I thought you were.
No, we do.
This is the government. They're killing all this guy's birds.
Oh, really?
For the bird disease. Yeah, they're dirty.
Oh, okay.
But if you need to get an item or you need...
Okay.
Yes, you can come in. If you know anybody with birds in this area, go to Facebook to Save Our Birds.
Okay.
Watch the videos. They are killing everything. So that's who these guys are. But yes, you are free to go in and shop.
Thank you.
See, people don't even hardly know about the bird disease. So here's our biosecurity. Oh, Marco. He just called him Marco. That big overnourished dude. His name is Marco. Marco. Just so we know now, Marco. They started the engine. I'm sure they'd love to run me over. He's doing the spraying his crap on the tires. So I'm assuming that they're trying to leave. Are you done? Don't run the guy's chair over. Marco? Yeah, I know. I don't want to run the man's chair over. Okay. So we'll move the chair. Let's go find out if they're done. They got their forms all here too. There's their form. Julian, are you guys done now?
Yeah, the team's leaving.
Okay, so I'm good? I'm good?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they done in the back too, or are they still doing it?
Do you know if they're done? They're almost done.
Okay, there's their papers. Oop, now it says to rotate my phone. Okay, I'm getting out of the way because they would probably like to run me over. Oh, he's moving his paperwork. Screenshot paperwork. Screenshot it. Don't know what it was. Looked like they had flyers. So, they're done doing what they're doing. So, don't know. Spray usually. Do you have an MSDS sheet on that handy? No? Hey, Julia, do you guys have an MSDS sheet to leave with her and myself?
You'd have to contact the office.
Because last time you guys escorted me with
I
it.
remember you asking about that.
Yeah, I wanted it. Still never got anything. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you'd have to call the office for that.
Yeah, they won't give me it. Okay, so here's our biosecurity. There you go. There's biosecurity. If you want to call it that. They still have people on the back, and they still have trucks over here. So I'm not sure what they're doing, but these fools are leaving. Bye. Get rid of them. Leave. Leave. Go kill some more birds. Let's see. Don't really see much in the back of the truck, so I don't know. It doesn't look like there's any dead carcasses in that truck. There's all their mess they left. So I'm just going to sit right back in my spot here again. Not bothering anybody. Jade, I don't know if they really sprayed or what in the world they did. Let me ask. Touchdown, I'll go ask him. We'll see if he lets me in or not. I don't know. Julian, am I allowed to go in the store now? I don't speak Spanish, so You want me to wait till they leave? Okay, no problem. Whatever you say. Okay, they want me to. Oh, they're killing birds. They're killing birds. They are killing people's birds. Dad.
Yes.
Do you speak English? No. Okay.
English.
Okay. The government. These guys are here killing off birds.
Oh, you can go in?
I don't know. Don't talk to them.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't. They killed all of mine. Those two men right there.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna check onto the house thing. I might see the house thing. I don't know. Yeah, thank you.
You ask those guys right there. They can tell you. Don't tell them where you live or anything.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Go to the Save Our Birds Facebook page. You do Facebook? Do you guys know how? Do you know how? Ask your friends or whatever, or your sister or brother. The Facebook page, Save Our Birds, okay? Okay. Wow, what a disaster. No, they won't let me in. Tatiana, I don't know what they're saying. Julian does speak Spanish, and the lady at the door here, she is speaking in Spanish. So I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what they're saying. And he said that I can't go into the store yet. So the store representative asked me to wait. So I'm waiting. Like I said, I'm not here to violate people's rights or do any of that sort of thing. It's just not me. So if I'm asked to wait, I will wait. And like I said, I'm not going to impede anybody's business here because I think that's crappy to do. And that is not my deal. I do not believe, I'm not going to go 100% on this, but I did not see anything when I briefly walked in the store. I didn't see anything that was being killed in there. So hopefully the exotics, I don't know, but we have to remember USD Cantor said it was wild parrots from Belize. So if they're going to claim that's where this disease is from, then what? I guess, does that mean we have to kill all the parrots? I honestly don't know. I think this is about the most outrageous, stupid. Yes. Oh, Jim, is he? Okay, he might be taping back there. If you guys are watching a kill, then yes, they are killing back there right now. There are still trucks and teams of workers inside the store. But I have been told that if I enter the store, they'll just close it. So this person will lose all sales of the day, whatever that is going. The facility is fully secured back here with Constantine wire and block wall. And there is a huge area in the back of this store. And Julian shut the gate on me, so I'm not allowed back there. So the live video you're seeing, Jim, very likely is going on right now, but on the other side of the wall, and no, I can't see. It's all secured. This gate is not locked, but if I open it and go back in there, it will be a very, very bad situation for me, and I don't need a bad situation. I still got to do Christmas shopping. So can't really go down and hang out at the jail today. Not really my thing. And I can't see anything. The only thing you can see through the crack is they are still talking to him. There's a young Hispanic-looking girl, Elias, and then there's a overnourished older lady, the one that was asking questions. So they're all seated right there, and they're probably going back through their surveillance forms with them. But no, I can't hear them. There's no way. It's all blocked off. So it's kind of a busy intersection too. So there's a lot of movement with cars and whatnot going by. So no, I have no way to hear what they're saying. Julian in the front there is probably trying to play Mr. Nice Guy. Oh, we have to do this, but watch the video when he was at my house. That guy, he tries to be all like, hey, I'm your friend. This is what we're doing. He is not your friend. Not even a little bit. Definitely not your friend. So you don't want to be anywhere near that guy. If you see that Julian coming around, you want to run. And if you got birds, run fast. Keep your mouth shut. Don't talk to them. Don't answer questions. I would never advise anybody to answer questions. Okay, I'm kind of putting it down. There's people walking out buying, looks like bedding, probably reptile bedding. So I don't want to have them. You're not in the video. I don't want business to be disrupted. He's already going to lose probably a lot. So sit here and wait. I'm not really interested in taping people, just not really a need. Unless they want to, of course. But again, it is this where I'm seated here on this public sidewalk. See, public sidewalk. So legally, I can tape all day long here. And if you go walking by here, yes, I can tape you. Because it is an area there is zero expectation of privacy. Yes, Allie, it is the same pet store from LA from this morning. So there was 2 live videos posted this morning, and there was contact made with the store owner, and I was given consent and requested to, yes, please come down. So here I am. But as you saw when I walked up, they took me outside. He did mention that he is disabled with a prosthetic leg, so he moves very slowly. So I came right here outside. They were all sitting on the curb just answering surveillance. You guys aren't being taped. Damn. No. There's customers walking in, so I'm just not going to tape them. I try to be always like courteous and respectful like that. But yes, you can sit all day long and tape on a area like this. It is open to public view. It's completely legal, and there's nothing really anybody can do. But out of respect, unless it's just unavoidable and I can't move the phone quick enough or something, my goal is not to blast anybody. It's not right to do. It's unnecessary. But again, when I think something is unnecessary and unreasonable, I don't do it. Unlike these people. By the way, I don't know if you can see it clearly right there on the business door. If you want to blow that up, their Better Business Bureau ratings say A. So clearly, there has been officials or whoever gives that stuff out has visited the store. So interesting. And I'm kind of interested to find out how a store gets the birds like these type on the paintings, which are very colorful and pretty. So how does a store get these birds? Because what I found very strange was USDA Cantor saying that this came from wild parrots from Belize. Whoops, I don't want them. I'm not going to tape them either. So look at that. Oh my God. He's over there trying to, makes me want to throw up in my mouth. Are you kidding me? So this guy on right before Christmas is here aiding in the slaughtering of this guy's pets, and now he wants to play buddy-buddy with the store representative here. Lovely. But that's how sneaky they are. They try to be all buddy-buddy with you, get information, they dig, and they will absolutely 100% use it against you and terrorize your family. So, no. Do not trust these people one bit. And they'll try. They'll sweet talk you and do everything else. Tatiana, where are the breeders at, though? Like, where? I know... Okay, so if you're a licensed breeder and you're breeding one of these type of fancy birds, like on the building, I don't even know what types they are, but okay, so you're a licensed breeder. I read on USDA website, like, if you want to get a certain breed or whatnot, and you bring it in from another country or wherever it's from, that there is a process you go through with all the paperwork and everything, having to... pay for the licensing, you have to pay for the vet exams, vaccines, there's an isolation quarantine period. So if I wanted to buy one of these fancy guys from whatever country, I'd have to go through the USDA and go through the application process and do everything. Another lady walking in. Have to do everything to legally get this bird. So I'm so confused on how this even goes. And if you're a breeder and you have your licensing and you're allowed to be breeding your birds, then okay, you're allowed to be breeding your birds. But it doesn't make any sense to me how they're saying this contamination or diseases. I mean, I don't know. They keep changing it. Like I said, it bounced from the people like me who had just some pets. Then they went to the game guys. Then they said the parrots from Belize. So... Okay, so Taylor, they're bred... Okay, so they aren't really imported anymore. There is... I got to Google it, but I'm on my phone right now. I can't. If anybody wants to Google the live bird market, because if you recall back in 2018, when the reports initially came out about this Newcastle live bird market, LA, where in the heck... I'm going to turn it again so we don't get this lady. Where in the heck is this wild bird market at? In LA that sells birds. And that part I don't know. Oh. You guys, those are government workers and they're killing all this guy's pets right now. There's California CDFA, the government plates over there, they're killing all of his birds. So just...
Oh, the birds?
Yep. Have you heard of the Newcastle thing?
The birds?
Yep. Oh, cute little puppy.
It was on the news this morning too. They shut his whole ostrich ranch down. Chickens.
Who?
Everything. Kill up all the birds.
Where at?
In Southern California.
An auction?
Ostrich board.
Wait.
Since they shut him down.
Oh, you're talking about the article in Spectrum One, right?
Yeah.
It was just on TV on Spectrum One.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, well, keep your eyes peeled shut. They were just at my house filming this past week, and they're going to be doing more on this investigative portion of it. So keep your eyes peeled for it. If you have Facebook, go to the Save Our Birds page. It's all on there. And yeah, they're doing the same thing to this guy. That dog is so cute, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I know they've been on quarantine for a long time.
Yeah, since 2018. Hi, baby. Hi. But no, you're a little chewer. There's a resident with a really cute little puppy, but my goodness, those puppies are cute. But man, they will chew up your house. So cute. So they're just this person's just walking their dog, and he said he saw this morning on the Spectrum 1. He saw about the ostrich farm. I'm gonna stay out of the way here so I'm not in the way. There's a customer trying to get out. So according to this resident that is just was walking his bird, or not his bird, his dog. Look at that. See, he's just walking his dog down the road. But he said he's been on quarantine for a long time. So okay, I'm seated back down. So this is Julian there, Marco. And his name's Marco. So I did get something today. Have a good Christmas. Look at Marco's feet there. They look filthy. Look at that. Well, Christine, I will venture to say that we will not have a positive in LA. We're killing everything here. So yeah, that'll stick LA back in the mix. And Jim, I guess they are killing pigeons here. I saw that same video. But keep in mind, the resident in Nuevo, they got over 400 of his racing pigeons. And the gentleman in Hemet, they got about 200 of his pigeons. So, don't know. And Jim, I don't know about violating anything. The resident that just walked by me said, oh, the guy's been on quarantine here for a long time. So, I don't know. I do not know. Luyu, I don't know if they're killing exotics. I still think I hear some in the store. Whoops. I still think, hi, baby. Whoops. The resident just walking his dog by. We'll just keep our eyes on Marco. So that's his name, Roslyn Marco. We've seen him all over the place. And Allie, remember this guy? He was all over Nuevo when they tried to terrorize the little elderly man there off when you turn the corner. I forgot what street that one is, but they tried to tell that guy that day they were killing, and he didn't agree with it. They left, but that was him. I tried to get his name. He refused ID, but I did hear the other worker call him Mario. Or Marco. So there you go. Jim, you're not going to be able to keep any birds. That's what people aren't getting. That's why this is somewhat outrageous. All the blame they have placed on people between, oh, you move the bird, you fight the bird, all these things they come up with, but yet there's no proof of anything. Nothing. And the only thing that we can see proof of is every time these people end up places that birds, in fact, do come down sick. And I don't know how anybody, I guess whatever you have on your property is all you get to have. There you go. I'm going to put it down. There's a lady walking out the store. I'm just putting the camera down for her. So as far as how do you get to keep your birds, I don't know. I mean, whatever you have at your house, you just keep it there. If these people come close to you, don't fall into the trap I did. Don't believe one single thing these people tell you, because they are very, very, very dirty and very dishonest. And we've already seen the flyer where they said they're going back to each area to retest. Even if you were tested good and everything's good, they're still going to come back. So mark my word, something's going to surface positive, and it's a very good chance it's these people and their crappy biosecurity if there is a disease. Oh, my I'm in thongs. It's hot out here. It's like 75 degrees. 76, I think my car said. So it's actually warm. I'm in short sleeves. Okay, let me try to... That's all you can see in the door right there. That's all I can see. It looks like there is products on the wall. And from the lamps and the terrarium I see, I would venture to say it is some sort of a reptile. I'm a reptile person. In case people didn't know, I'm a reptile person. I have a little weird beardy that's like three-legged. Panther chameleons are especially my favorite. And I just love them. They're so unique. So that to me looks like it's some kind of a reptile housing. So maybe snake, lizard, turtles, I'm not sure. So, but I can't go anywhere because dum-dums are sitting right here waiting. And that, trust me, they are chomping at the bit to make a problem. Chomping. They would love nothing better than to make sure they screw up my Christmas. Are they almost done? Are they almost done? Did they get any of the exotics? He's a worker, but he just shook his head. I don't know what that means, if that means yes or no. But I'm pretty certain they don't want, the way these people scare you and go after you. I mean, I get it. People are afraid. They don't want to say anything, so they just clam up. So all I can see through the door is it looks like reptile housing. It doesn't look like it's any birds. Let me move over here. I'll see. I'm on a little chair here in the sidewalk, so let me see if I can see any birds in there. Oh, okay. I can. It looks like there is a cage full of birds right here. Do you guys see that? I don't know what kind of birds. They look kind of orangish and yellowish. I don't know what kind those are. See right there? But I don't know what kind they are. So apparently, I think it may be safe to say that they did not kill the exotics, because right there you have them. From what I can see from here, they're not dead, so I don't know. I guess I'll just wait for the owner and speak with him and see what information he's able to provide with. But it does look, in fact, if you look from plain view from the front, there is birds still in those entry cages right there. I'm not sure, Taylor, what they are. They're very, put it down so this lady can walk in. They're very, a lot of red and yellow in them is all I can see. But again, I don't know exotic birds. I've never had one, so I don't have information to really offer on what type. I don't know. Just they're very bright red and yellowish. And when you walk in, they're in a cage. You can still see them. Here, I'll go back and see. You can see them kind of in there moving. So they didn't get those ones. Okay, so Jade, is he on a live video back there? I have it. Whoops. Okay, I'm moving out of the way. There's customers trying to come in, so I gotta move. I don't want to block anybody's way. Okay, there's people going in the store to shop, so I don't want to impede. I don't want that to be a problem, so move my chair back out of the way here. And then there's a customer that's going to get out of their car, so I'm not going to video the customer. I'm not going to video any customers, no need. So if Christina, I don't know if they're canaries. I'm not sure. Okay, Jade, I didn't see any of those videos because I've been on my own. So the store owner very well may be taping back behind there, and I don't know what they have back there. Oh, okay, I'll have to watch it later. I'm not sure, but if that's what he has on video, then yeah, I guess that's what's going on. Then they've killed chickens and pigeons. but they may tell him he's not allowed to. I'm not really sure. It's kind of one of those things you just have to, as it's going, kind of find out after, because they will try to tell you that you can't tape, you can't have friends. Oh, I'm sure he's devastated. Trust me, I know the feeling. I'm still from Bloomington the other night, the meeting, the gal who was getting her peacock and her old duck killed, or goose. She said it was blind, and it was almost 20 years old. She's had it forever. And I was just, my heart was breaking for that lady. I did give her husband my phone number if she needed to talk or anything. She was pretty devastated that night. I mean, she was really upset. So I absolutely feel for her. And if they're watching, I mean, please call me if you want to talk or anything. I don't have not much I can really do to help at this point, other than people need to be aware. The videos don't lie. And then just as this is happening, like I said, don't be me. Do not fall into my shoes. The ice cream guy's coming back again. He's loud. Okay, I think somebody was trying to call my phone. I can't click it over with the video. I will call you as soon as I can here. Another lady's walking out with something. Someone put my thing down. I don't know what she bought.
Lizard is expensive.
I love lizards too.
Right?
Yeah. What do you have?
I have a beardie.
A beardie? Yeah, I got.
When I get older, I want to get a snake.
I don't do snakes much, but I have beardies myself. I have a little 3-legged one. I love them too. They're yeah. Yeah, it was born deformed. They are cute. My guy has a little leash and he cruises on your shoulder and stuff.
Oh, no.
They're not eating that much right now.
Where do you buy those? The leash for your beardie?
Oh, I actually got mine from Elias pet store in Riverside. I'm from Riverside. I don't even live down here, but they... Yeah. Do you have Facebook?
Yeah.
Go to the Save Our Birds.
Save our birds?
Yeah. They're killing all his birds right now. Over the chicken disease. Have you heard about the chicken disease? Okay. Look on...
I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of it either? Okay, look on Save Our Birds. Everything is on there. You'll see a picture of a turkey pop up. It's not a video right now. That's why I don't want to stop it. There's a picture of a turkey, and that was my turkey. And the state, which is these two people here, and then their trucks are all parked over there. Their state, I'm going to put this down. I don't want people on video if they don't want to be. Yeah, these guys are CDFA. He's not a real cop, though. He's claiming he's some sort of...
Wannabe cop.
Yeah, he's the wannabe. He was one of the ones that came to my house and lied and saw on videos. So what they're doing to this store is they're killing back here right now. If you go onto the Facebook, he's on a live video and you can see it. They gas them, they throw them in trash cans, snap the necks, legs.
Hell no.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
My son's about your age. That was his turkey. And it's actually, he was the one that has the beardy too, but then I kind of love it too.
Yes.
I do, Mommy. I do. Seriously, I do. They are really cool. And they're a hardy one. When you get older, check out panthers. You know what panther chameleons are? Oh, God, they're beautiful.
Panther chameleon?
Yeah.
I think I've heard of them.
Oh, they're absolutely beautiful. But
Most of my time, I'm a reptile fan. You're a dog fan.
I'm a dog fan too, and a cat fan, and a horse fan.
I'm a
reptile
fan.
Yeah, I'm all animal fan and turkeys and chickens. But that's what they're doing here. And if you go to the Facebook page, you can watch it. It's been on Spectrum One, just started doing a piece on it. ABC, NBC, they've all done it. So I was invited here. But because they don't like the people to have rights or have anything videoed, and I'm not videoing you, by the way, I'm doing it on the ground. What they do is, that's why I'm seated out here, is because they threatened if I go in the store, they'll shut his whole business down, meaning you guys can't buy anything, which in turn screws him even more. So now he's getting all his birds killed, and if I go in there, this guy threatened, you can watch it on the video, he told me if you go in there, we're just going to shut the whole store down. Which then makes it worse for this man, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm sitting out here in the sidewalk on a chair. That's the crap they're doing.
That is so dumb.
Oh, it's beyond wrong. It is beyond wrong. And I'm a retired police officer. I'm not a criminal. Yeah, I don't do criminal activity.
If they shut the whole business down, what would happen to all the animals? Would they kill all of them?
I don't know. We don't know. What they've done at the other stores is they went in and took everything out. They hose it all down. I don't know what they do with all the other stuff. I have no clue. They're very tight-lipped. They don't say much about anything. If you know anybody with any type of birds, do not talk to these people. Do not give up your information. If you see if you go right now and just introduce yourself and say, hi, can you tell me? They will be so nice to you and so friendly, but they're not. You can watch the video of that guy at my house back in April and how he lied. So that's why I'm here. And so I'm staying out here because I don't want them to do it to him. That's to shut him down. So, because feeding the crickets and superworms is make sure you put your calcium on those too. Make sure you give your guy lots of calcium. So I do the liquid drops.
Right now, it's a she.
Oh, you have a she? I have a he.
I named it Lizzie.
Okay, ours just tried it.
And I'm pretty sure when they shed, that's because they're growing faster.
Yeah, do you soak her in warm water from time to time? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Put them in your bathtub in warm water. I don't know how big yours is, but yay high, so they're...
Mine is like from right here. I have pictures of it, actually.
I do too of mine, but whoops, be careful, that car's back down. Mine is, he's pretty big. So when I fill up the water about maybe an inch in the bathtub, and then...
That's my bird right there. I took a picture of me.
Oh, he's very pretty. See, now, okay, you get a little leash, but you've got to start putting it on them young, otherwise they don't like it and they'll fight it. Okay. Mine is still at the point where I put him on the ground to walk, and he just looks at me like he doesn't want, like he's lazy or something. But I do put the leash on it.
Mine's a runner. He likes to run.
She likes to run.
When they get, is she still young?
Yeah.
How old?
Well,
we got her like 3 months ago, so this is our 4th month.
Oh, okay, yeah. She's not going to settle down probably till about a year, is when they start, where they're not like running from you. Because that was with ours, we couldn't really ever take it out much because if it didn't, jumped or did anything, the dogs would get it. So until it became older.
We have a dog, and I'm afraid it'll get my.
That's why if you put the little leash on it, you can do that, and that way you can keep it secured so it just stays with you.
We didn't go there though for a leash.
Look online. Look at Elias pet store. It's in off of Brockton in Riverside. You could probably order it online. And they have like a small, medium, large. And it's just a little leash. You put their front legs in it. It's like a little harness. And then it has like a little string so that you can keep. I have mine. If you just go on there, I'll put pictures up for you later on if you want to see my lizard. So, but yeah, I like them too. They're super cool. And if you have any birds, watch this stuff and don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out right
Yeah.
now. Thank you.
All right. Have a good Christmas. That's where they're killing everything. They won't let me go back there. This guy right here, these two, these are state workers, and they're the ones that are killing everything. This guy, he's not a real cop though. He's like what normally happens, like people that want to be cops, if they don't get hired or nobody wants them, then they do this kind of crap. Yeah. Let's see. So they've probably done like 2 hours of interrogation. It's kind of how they like to do. So that's why they're wearing all those booties, but they don't really biosecure, because what they do is they just go from place to place. So if there's a disease and it's there, you're not stuck, like you're just bringing it with you. But we've had like so far 4 people, and these people came and the birds got sick after. Look at the videos. I've got them shooting. They step them up, like to death on the neck. Baby ducks that they stepped on. It's bad. Yeah, and there's a complaint filed when LA Superior, and all the state keeps doing is continuing because they don't want to answer anything. So $15,000 later, we're still trying to figure it out. So he's been, this elderly man, I don't know if you know him, but he's got a prosthetic. He's a senior. He's been back. They first started out here interviewing, and then he said, yes, please come. So I did. And then you can look back if you want. They made me, they said if I come, there, they wouldn't let me, and they started that crap. So they totally took away this guy's rights. I mean, and that's the problem I have with it. No matter what animals you have, you literally do not have rights. See, he's trying to get back there. Yeah.
That's the owner of here.
Yep.
So they're taking his rights.
Yeah, you don't get rights. Rich people do. Not normal people or me or average. So that's what they've been doing back there. So if you go onto the page, he was doing, or I think he had one of his Children or something videotape part of it. You can see they were killing all the pets back there. So behind the...
Can't the owner do something to defend?
What are you going to do? These guys will just call their cops and arrest them. Watch the videos. You'll see. They usually... I was surprised no officers showed up. Usually I get like 9 of them. But today I didn't get any. They try to tell me, oh, we feel threatened. I'm like, by what? I don't have anything on me. I'm old. I'm overnourished.
So where do we buy cows? Where can I buy cows?
I don't know. Do you speak Spanish? What did
Yeah,
she
they're
say?
closing the gate.
Why did?
I don't know.
What did they say? Because of me, or because you guys? They don't want you to see.
No, they're saying that they have to close the gate.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you.
How can I buy calcium too for the beardies?
Huh?
Where can I buy calcium too? Because I'm a beginner.
You know what? At ours, we have our pets, the PetSmart or the Petco, one of them. By us, they have a beardy group that meets once a month. So the people come out with and you bring it with you. And then people bring in their reptiles with them, and then you kind of exchange ideas.
Where's that at?
It's in Riverside, off of it's in the crossings in Dos Logos. What is that?
Oh,
a turtle. So cute.
Yeah.
One of our friends, they have 4 turtles, but one of them died, and we're gonna try it, and we bought it.
That's nice of you. Well, look under that. If you just go on the thing, and then you can message me. I'll give you the information. We're like an hour from here. So it's kind of far, but they have all the kids take the reptiles. It's like once a month. They all meet. So whether you have like a snake or lizard, whatever you have, people dress them up and they go. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of kids that do it. Maybe 10 or so participate, and they usually do it once a month. And that's kind of how we started with my son, who's about his age, because he just liked them, and then I like them too.
Yeah, that's how my mom was. At first, she was like.
Yeah.
As the months passed, she fell in love with this.
You will. They are fun. They're neat, and it keeps the kids doing something. They get to learn. The 4-H stuff is really good too. I don't know if they have it for reptiles, but they make the kids learn, about the animals and stuff. So it's good. It's good. It keeps them in a direction and not in trouble. Keeping them busy. So, but I'll look for your name on there. I'm Carrie.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I'm a beardy fan too. So I'm just gonna sit right back down here in my spot. Was he okay? I didn't know if he was holding pigeons. I can't see. I don't know. I haven't been back there to know what's going on. Jade, they might be kept back there. I honestly don't know. I really don't. I have no clue. They might have been. They maybe weren't. I don't know. Oh, there they go. Okay, so there's another plate. That Nissan belongs to them too. Are they done killing everything back there?
Yes.
It's all gone? Did they get any of your exotics? Everybody's asking. The exotics are okay?
For now, yeah.
For now.
I just cannot sell.
You cannot sell.
Until they get the results back. They tested them right now.
They tested everything?
Yes. When they went in the store, I guess you were sitting here. When they went in.
Yeah, what he threatened to do, because I said, because they wouldn't let me go there. So when I went to walk in, Julian said if I go in, he was going to shut you down for the day. So that's why I said, okay, I'm not going to impede. I don't want to see more money be lost over this. So I sat here, out of his way, because I didn't want, and every customer I've been putting my phone down. But you have some nice customers.
No, customers are problem. All my customers are very loyal. I don't have no problem with the customers.
So they tested the exotics. Hopefully, well, here's the problem with their biosecurity. And if you've been doing this a long time, you see their crappy biosecurity. And there's been 5 people whose birds were fine that got sick with something after they left. So that's now a risk, because what happens now? And then, of course, they say we have level 2 or whatever they said at the Blooming meeting with their biosecurity, but they don't. The biosecurity is a joke. Where did they put the dead bodies?
They took them.
Oh, how'd they take them out? Did they go out a different way?
Oh, no, you weren't here when you took them.
Oh, okay.
They had a pickup. It's on the live.
Okay. I'll watch it because I'm YouTubing and saving those because if anybody's by Mothership, go by and see if the trucks are there because I think they will probably take the bodies back to there. Although with my birds' bodies, they dumped them at the landfill, but they haven't been back to the landfill in a while. So who knows? There's their biosecurity. What a joke. So you had the chickens are dead and the pigeon. Why did they do the pigeons if pigeons aren't supposed to get this?
I know they still done.
Why?
Everything is poultry. I had 1 duck and 1 guinea hen.
They won't give you a thing? How many did you have back there?
Probably about 100, 150 birds.
Really? Are they going to pay you?
Don't have no idea.
Oh, you don't know if they're going to pay you?
It's nothing that.
The indemnity team.
About the money.
I know, but the indemnity. Yeah, but it's your property, and the indemnity team is supposed to pay you. They didn't go over any of that with you.
No, but I'm not that interested in the money.
Yeah, it wasn't. For me, it wasn't about the money either. It was how you did what you did and the way you did it, and they're just very corrupt people. They haven't been honest with the public, with anybody. Now, they said that this disease came from the live bird market from here. Where is the live bird market from here?
Right in the corner of Alameda and Florence.
Right there. Is it still going?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yours had to die, but the live bird market can still sell. How?
That was my question.
Well, how is that correct? That makes.
To them is they get tested almost every day.
They get tested every day.
Well, very strict biosecurity. So
see, where they're not being honest with this whole thing is the USDA counter said that this disease came from the wild parrots from Belize. Okay, so they said, "Oh, is that your dog?" Oh, hi, Papa.
Don't touch it. It's going to go to the restaurant. Ah, vete para allá, ándale. Órale.
They said it was the wild parrots from Belize. So if that's what they said, but yet you're allowing the live bird market to sell and do whatever, but where do those birds, like where do those birds come from? The like.
I don't know. They have to be smuggled in.
Smuggled in?
Nobody will let you import no birds at all.
Do you have any exotics left? I didn't go in. He told me that if I go in, they were going to close you all down and nobody could buy. And I said, for what? What did this? Like, I have a lizard. Maybe I want to buy some lizard food because I saw somebody walk out with lizard food. So I was like,
when they go, yes, could go.
What I didn't like was this lady asking you where do the employees live and things like that. Yeah, that is not acceptable. You don't.
Zip code. There's no problem.
Yeah. And I did have your customers, actually a few messages. You haven't given any of your customers information, correct?
No.
Okay. Yeah, don't. I mean, they may try to ask for something, but no, I wouldn't give them any of that stuff.
Their name and their zip code, not their information.
Who, the customers?
The customers' zip code and their name.
You do give a zip code a name, or are they making you do that?
No. If they open me up again, because I cannot sell birds right now.
No bird cells, okay.
When they do, they're going to make me write the number, the name of the person, and the zip code. That's it. No address. No
oh my God, that's. What I would do with people then? Don't give them your real name. I'm Bob Smith. I would not, because this is the stuff they do. Is though it's getting into your personal business, and this is unacceptable. Okay, hold on. Let me clean up my mess here.
Oh, leave it right there. No problem.
Okay, is the chair okay here? Okay, he's your worker, right?
Mira, Tony, squirt, andale. Goes all the way over there because he's with the worker. He knows the difference.
Okay, so everybody's asking. So they went, because I heard them asking all these questions. But did they ask you for your past customers or no?
No.
Okay, so past customers are good. When they allow you to sell in the future, what they're going to make you do is give up the person's name and or a zip code.
That's it. No address, no telephone.
Which is crap. I wouldn't want these people knowing any of my information. I don't think they need to know my information at all. Not.
So I complied. You see my bio. I have Clorox and Lysol and hand sanitizer with the boots.
Okay, so you have all your biosecurity. That's when you come in. So you have to swap your stuff out. Now everything's dead. So
the boots are dirty because they came early in the morning. So I had to do everything fast. But they usually clean. I have the signs.
Okay, so and this is what they had you do, right?
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
So you complied with their rules.
Together with native, all my figures are covered on top. Okay. And it comes down, the native comes down.
What is still in there? Oh.
No, it shouldn't leave nothing.
They forget. They have, don't be surprised if you find one. Because they have, when they killed mine, they forgot some.
Okay.
So it's all netted.
It's all netted, and it comes down.
Okay.
I don't have no more battery.
No more. And these all had your birds in it then, huh? Were these pigeons or chickens?
Both. Chickens and pigeons. Duck.
Oh, they took the duck too?
And the guinea hen.
And a guinea hen. Wow. So everything is gone. Are you allowed to sell any food?
No chicken food. Just dog food and hamster food. For now, no birds food.
So are you going to be able to stay in business?
Yes.
I mean,
it's going to hurt me a lot, but as long as they let me sell dog supplies, I'll be okay.
But it doesn't seem like dog supplies is going to be, enough to keep a store going.
It's going to hurt me a lot.
I mean, you got to pay your workers, you got to feed your animals, and now you're going to have all these birds in here, and then you have to feed them.
Yeah.
But you can't sell them.
Yeah. So you see right here, I have other boots, Lysol, hand sanitizer, Clorox, and no entrance to the public.
Okay, so this is not.
Comes back.
And it also has he has a sign up here about the biosecurity, and a huge biosecurity right here for the back door. Huge. Oh, okay, fish.
Yes.
Okay, so nobody comes back here though.
Nobody comes.
Just the workers.
Yes.
So if you have.
Could you close the door for me,
okay.
This is not used no more, but.
No, it's like I said. Do you want me to lock it? Lock it.
It's okay.
Okay.
So all the chickens and pigeons were in the back.
So, you haven't been selling those, were you?
No, I don't.
So everything was back there for.
Everything was banded.
It was all banded, okay. So these birds though are okay.
They're okay.
But you can't sell. Like if I wanted to buy one of these, I cannot buy one right now.
Not at this moment because they tested some until they get the results back.
So, but you still gotta feed everybody.
Oh yeah, and clean them.
And clean them.
It takes a long time for them to clean.
Oh, he's pretty. I've never had this type of bird, but it's a very pretty bird. What is that? A macaw?
Yeah.
Now, like with this guy, where would you get this guy? Like, where does he come from?
We have private breeders.
So a private breeder does them. But you have all these, and there's no problem. I don't see any dead or sick.
No. Not even the chickens.
So the chickens were fine.
One was dead.
But you mentioned that when one died, you called because you're supposed to.
Yes.
And it could have been age. It could have just been a heart. I mean, animals.
It tested positive.
Oh, did you see a test result?
No.
See, that's the problem. Yeah. They tell you it's positive.
And I did request it. And
they won't give it to you.
They didn't give it to me.
So something here. So when they're trying to lock down how something got sick, because I got hearing her say that, going, well, how did it get sick? How did it get sick? Was it had they been out to test it?
Yes, they were here December 1st, December 2nd. and they tested all the birds.
I wonder if it got sick then, after that. Well, we've had it now, 5 people that did testing. Birds got sick with something. We don't know what, but something. Oh, these are pretty. Okay, so these are all good to go for right now, but all this has been tested. Hi, how are you?
Everything's very clean.
Yeah.
No problem. As clean as it could be, because they're still birds.
Well, they poop. I mean, bird. I have reptiles, I have dogs, I have horses. I had chickens and turkeys too, but it's impossible. It is the way it is. So now...
¿Puedes prestar tu cargador para poner mi teléfono?
¿Es iPhone? ¿Es iPhone?
No, abrirle la razón. No tengo batería. Okay.
People might have questions. If you're on Facebook and you want to answer people's questions, a lot of it I didn't know and I didn't understand when they were asking. I don't know anything about these fancy type birds.
Yeah.
I've never had them, so for me it's learning. It's new. But now these guys are just gonna, and I have a feeling what they're gonna do is anybody even near here, gone. Sick or not sick, gone. And they've killed Bloomington's. They pretty much wiped out all of Bloomington. That's gone. And they're back in Miraloma, and they were going back to Nuevo. And there's been nothing in those cities for months. Why are they doing that? It doesn't make sense to me. So that's where. But you're on the page, so if you need something, give me a call. The attorney, I don't know how much. I guess they had your filming. I guess I can turn this off. Hey, okay, all the people that are watching this, if you have questions from the pet store, just message him. He'll respond to you as best he can. And I'm going to turn this off right now. So, okay, let's see.